What is up, good people? I have a very special guest coming to the house today. Excuse me, just coffee just hit me. As I said, am selling off the large part of my video game collection, and I mentioned a private buyer, and that buyer is none other than the world famous Arkansas Picker. He is on his way right now. He's going to do some filming here. I might do a little bit of filming too, but I'm really excited. I didn't think that I would necessarily be excited to get rid of a gaming collection that I spent so much time and effort and money on amassing, but really, I'm going to be glad to have it off my hands because it wasn't doing anything. It wasn't serving any purpose, and I'm looking to what's her face? The lady that preaches the simplicity of everything. Her name will occur to me later. Anyway, I will let you know how it goes.
He was like, all right, we can come by it. I was like, I barely got enough money for this one. I was like, let me get this one under my belt.
Big facts. Doing a little recording.
It's running. Oh, you're doing.
Yeah, I'm doing.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's on, but it's not recording.
I'm running a time lapse over here.
Oh, okay, cool.
But it's so hard to remember to record.
Yeah.
Man, you got some good stuff.
Well, I tried to. That was kind of the point of collecting over all the years.
And going through some of them, I'd look and I'd see the price tag of what you bought them for.
Mm-hmm.
$5 at a flea market or $1.99 at Goodwill.
Mm-hmm.
You've done some real thrift.
Over the years, yep. You don't really find the games at the thrifts too much anymore. Like when you do, it's like little old crappy sports games.
There's the Goodwill over by, I think it's by Breckenridge. They still do games, but Benton doesn't, Bryant doesn't. I mean, they do, but it's very rare. And like you said, it's sports games.
All right, and that was the Arkansas Picker, the one and only, coming to the house of yours truly to buy a few games. I wish that I had paid closer attention to the messages that we had been sending back and forth all week, and I would have just had the games that he wanted sorted and ready for him to go through. I didn't pick up on that. I completely spaced on that, and it was his wife's birthday. So, Brandon, if you're watching this, dude, I'm so sorry. I dropped the ball on that. But he was very gracious. He always is. I've dealt with him several times in the past. We've done business before. He's bought from me. I've bought from him. And it's always a good experience. If you're not familiar with him, go to his channel. I'll post a link to it, the Arkansas Picker. His adventures in game hunting and going to local conventions and everything are always highly entertaining. He's a super nice guy, super funny. And I decided that it was better to sell my game collection to him than trying to go to a game store, because we all know we have a local chain here called Game Exchange, and they're going to pay you a little bit better than GameStop, but it's still going to be, anywhere from like 20, high end to 40% of the value of your games. And he agreed to buy for 60% of value, and I decided to go that route. Now, I could have sold on eBay and got closer to probably 80 to 90% of my games values, but I like to weigh the value of my time into an equation whenever I go to sell something. And let's just face it, I've been on eBay for over 20 years, and it's just a colossal pain in the ass. You have to ship it, you have to pack it, and take it to the post office. All those. It's a whole hassle. And plus, when you're not dealing face to face with someone, you really can't get a vibe for who you're dealing with, and sometimes that can lead to you getting scammed. Unfortunately, if you're a seller on eBay, you know what I'm talking about. You're more or less at the mercy of the buyers. Most of your buyers are honest. I'm going to say 99% of them, but there's that 1% of just total turds that just can really ruin your day. I had that happen recently where I sold a game, not a super expensive one, but he paid $30 for it, right? It was a Family Guy, Return to the Multiverse for Xbox 360. I knew good and well the game was in perfect condition, playable, all that. I assume he, could have been a she, but the buyer gets the game and sends me a message saying, hey, I tried to play the game, but my Xbox says that the disc is unreadable, and sends me like a picture, which, to be honest, that sort of error, you can get a picture of that off the internet. any, just like what, take you a minute to find it. I had a feeling it was really hinky. And I said, well, how do you want to resolve this? A refund? And the buyer shot back, yeah, go ahead and give me a refund. That way I won't have to leave negative feedback on your profile. I'm like, I felt like I was being blackmailed, but I went ahead and did it. I didn't make an issue of it. I didn't even ask for the game back. I should have, but I could kind of tell what I was dealing with, and I just wanted to be done with it at that point. But that is the risk that you run of selling online. Anyway, it was a pleasure having the picker in the house. I think I've been to his house once before, so now he's returned the favor. He's been to mine. I do plan on doing business with him in the future. I have a few consoles, some peripherals, and I think that at some point, when his when his stock starts to dip a little bit and he needs a little extra stuff to sling on the side, either at conventions or at his flea market booth, I might hit him up or he might hit me up. Anyway, it was, as I said, total pleasure having him here. And as always, y'all, pick your battles, because not every hill is worth dying on. And now I have to go tend to my hooligans because they're not very good at picking their battles, especially with each other. Take it easy, y'all, and I will catch you on the next one.
I'll get you, bitch.